What's incredible about France is just the range of options you have when you're camping in your car or your vehicle. You've got organised airs, so like the services where you can stay for a night or two, and well, you know, much longer than that if you need, and get all the services you need, to just nature, forest park-ups, remote park-ups, beach park-ups. There's an abundance of choice here, and you get the distinct feeling that you're welcome everywhere you go. Even the locals will come and say hello, and you know, wish you a nice breakfast. If you're eating, you're grabbing a nice coffee, there'll be some nice chit chat there. It's just a very different vibe, I find, than England, and that's what Europeans have over us, is that they really create the spaces and opportunities for people to enjoy themselves, enjoy their life, and place work in its rightful place, which is a second priority. So as a nomad, I'm often in remote places like this, up in the mountains, up in the hills, and you know, it can be quite challenging if you don't have your power needs sorted out before you start your trip or you start nomad life. So I put a lot of thought into my power needs, and I think the big thing is capacity. You need something that has sufficient power to charge you and keep you in power for a good few days. Plus, I want to be always charging that and keeping it topped up. So, you know, nomad life is beautiful because we're moving constantly. So why not use the power of the car to charge your batteries as you go? So yeah, so this is my power setup for the French trip, and I've had an e-bike, I've had work equipment, I've had a fridge running, I've had obviously the camera set up. So there's a lot of stuff that needs power, and I'm pleased to say the Bluetti AC180 has provided that power. So as you can see, color coordinated, very stylish piece of kit, not too heavy as well, so nice and kind of portable, movable, and I like the way it folds up. So again, it's a space saver, gives you plenty of options of where to store it. So you just unclips like this, and let's see it when it's fully set up. So as you can see, it's now nice and set up. Look at that wingspan, that's twice the capacity of what I've had previously. And I've got to say, this was a genuine mind-blown moment, because when I realized how fast it could charge the battery. So got a little bit of sunshine there, you can see. Well, a lot of sunshine. Let's see what it's pulling down here. So already talking about 145 watts it's pulling. That's an interesting book. So it's pulling 145 watts, and again I could angle it to get more power intake there, but again, fantastic. So straight away it stood its job and charging this. So again, 6.6 hours until it's charged like this, which again is fantastic for what I use it for. So you can just throw it out and away you go. You're getting power off grid. You can stay off grid for weeks and months with this, because it powers everything. I think the great thing about nomad life is having options. So to have the solar option like this, and to have the ability to plug the battery into your car as you drive, it tops up your battery, is exceptional for this life. I mean, this is great. So again, my reliance on campsites or plugging into power on grid is quite minimal between, you know, the full season, maybe say from April to even as far as November. Sometimes you can get a lot of usage out of that solar without that cloud cover interfering too much, especially in continental Europe. Even in winter you can still draw a decent amount of power from the solar panels. But this has been a great field test of this kit. I'm going to say it's served my needs beautifully. I haven't wanted for power, and I've been charging a lot of stuff on the go. So it might be worth checking out these guys, see what you think. I love these types of battery stations and the flexibility, maneuverability, portability. And again, it's all enhancing the experience for me. But I've got to say, I was thrilled when I discovered these kind of battery stations. Absolutely thrilled, because before, you know, I didn't really have any solution in place when I was doing nomad life at weekends only. Now I know some people are trying to move away and become completely self-sufficient and off-grid, and you know, that's a great way to do it. It's a great way to live this human experience. I like to blend modern technology with nomadism, because I think, you know, it's all human engineering, human invention. Why wouldn't we use that as a resource? So I have no qualms about using technology and blending it into this off-grid nomadic life that I have. Again, if you look at ancient nomads and nomads from back in the day, they would always be utilizing the resources that they have available. So if we have resources available that are built on and by technology, why wouldn't we use those? I think we'd be foolish not to. So I like accessing this kind of stuff. I like using it to power my experience as a nomad. And it's well worth looking into and doing some research to see what setup will help you sustain your life when you're out and about, being a nomad or living in a van or a car or a vehicle. Because you don't want to be caught short without any power when you've got some important calls to make, or important deadlines, or work to do, or, you know, just access to cold food is quite nice out here, I've got to be honest. So there you have it, the Bluetti AC180. And I have to say, I'm very impressed with this bit of kit. It's been fantastic on this trip. It's keeping me in power. And again, the combination of the solar and the battery station is phenomenal for nomad life, because you can be off-grid for a sustained period of time, an extended period of time, and all your power needs are catered for, whether you've got a lot of technology to power or you've got a little bit. It does everything. The fact that you can pick it up, put it in all these different places to charge all your equipment or plug things straight into it. It's getting a little hot here now, so I'm going to get out of here. I hope you're enjoying the views, because I am certainly enjoying the views up here. What a spectacular part of the world. And we got power, which is even better. See you next time.